Smoking this dope, just finish the pot. My brother, so what this ain't great with life. She don't know who I am, but she know that I slide. The talk on the G's outside. Road trip my bitch and I'm making a drive. If you don't got the face, then why would you lie? Pull out the building, they go inside. Me and the Glock, we coincide. Smoking this dope, a nigga fried. And this he might as well die. And the she pay, he might as well cry. I tell her the truth, it's the reason she paid. She liking the dragon, I got her from Asian. Got her working on light when she lazy. Feeling go really make a hey, get shot on the approach, you better keep this. Like ready to shoot, we look like the Pistons. I'm rapping McGill, he thinking it's Christmas.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 65 of The Flip. I'm your host, Tambo, go by BZ. This is a weekly episodic media and sports entertainment original. This is the Flip Side Podcast. So, the first thing I'm going to start off talking about today is the state of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I feel like that Russell Westbrook may need to make a return. A lot of people not really giving Russ no love right now. But I think if you look at it, I don't think outside of Luka, the Lakers don't really necessarily have like a consistent ball handler. Like, yeah, you got Bron and they try to make Austin Reeves play that. But it's like, imagine having Russell Westbrook, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt, and Jackson Hayes. That sound like a decent bench to me. Yeah, I know it looked bad like the first thing Russ had, but it's like, would you guys not want, Russell Westbrook to have a return on a smaller role? Because it's not like we asking him to do much. Whenever the Lakers had Westbrook and AD and Bron that first stint, Westbrook had a bigger role. Now it's like Westbrook gonna probably be playing 15 minutes, probably some nights 10 minutes, probably not play at all.
Then he got accustomed to being like a role player in these past couple years. Like when he was in LA the first time, he was kind of just getting accustomed to being
being a third guy.
Yeah, so he don't want to play with some people where he got accustomed to just be coming off the bench and shit like that. So I think that'd be dope.
What people are failing to realize, like, Russ was hooping when he was at the Nuggets coming off the bench, and sometimes he started. And then also there was games where they were saying that Russ was impacting winning whenever he started, like on the Denver Nuggets. Then the Clippers run he had wasn't that bad. So it's just like, maybe try to bring Russell Westbrook in on a smaller role, like not asking him to be a bigger role, because like we all know Luka playing 40 minutes a night, but to have like a backup point guard, that's perfect. Clippers got Chris Paul on his last legs in the NBA, and then they got Harden at the point guard. Like Chris Paul can still initiate an offense. He's still doing that. They're not asking him to do much.
I feel like Chris Paul is like in a position still where he can make other score. So he ain't got to try to go out there and be like a super pumped up scoring that. But he's just going in there like if Harden them on the bench or somebody where the offense need to be helped, he can come in and make like some role players get some buckets.
It's like with the Lakers now, we done picked up some pieces too. Like the Lakers got Jake LaRavia. We still got Dalton Connect, but we picked up Marcus Smart. I feel like with Marcus Smart, I feel like he's gonna bring to us what Alex Caruso brought to the Thunder, because I remember way before the Thunder got Caruso, they got like Luka and the Mavericks damn near almost swept them in the conference finals to get, it was the semi finals to get to the conference finals. And they didn't have a better team than the Thunder, but they just beat them off straight. Just Luka and Kyrie just killing them. So when they got Alex Caruso, that changed the whole dynamic of their team. Like now you got, cause one, it's like they already had Shea that was locking up, but now you got, Caruso out there, you got Chet, you got Hardenstein, Lou Dort. That's a whole starting five of defenders. Now that the Lakers got Marcus Smart, I feel like you probably gonna start seeing the Lakers lean into more of their defensive side because they still retain Gabe Vincent. You got Marcus Smart, you got Jared Vanderbilt. Shout out Vander. And then you got you got Jake LaRavia. He's actually a solid little wing, but he young, so we still got to see how far he get. And then Bronny, he could be doing all right on defense. That's if he get a bigger role next season. But if not, also you got the Houston Rockets just now. Fred VanVleet. I think they said that Fred VanVleet tore his ACL at practice. I think that's another team that could need Russell Westbrook right there.
Yeah,
because I feel like it. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of messed up what's going on with Westbrook right now. It's like, and I think it's probably a politics game because it's just like, I think it's just like Carmelo Anthony a few years ago with the Lakers. Like, if you look at that year Carmelo was with the Lakers, that was probably his best statistical years numbers wise. Not points per games, but like as far as efficiency go, like Melo was having the best year with the Lakers. Like he was like shooting like a 59% from true shooting. He was like damn near averaging 40% from three on like 5 attempts a game. And then I guess because the Lakers missed the playoffs that year, the next season, like next Melo out the league and then have to retire. Then Dwight Howard.
Politics. And they didn't
It's politics.
And they didn't give him like the green light when they was losing. Like you at least get him up. All right, we try letting you be like the role player, pump it up, go ahead and just shoot, do your thing type shit. They never gave him that option. Like it was like, all right, since we didn't win, we all know it wasn't his fault because he wasn't even playing enough for it.
Yeah, he wasn't playing enough. And really, to be honest, I do blame like the front office of how they ruined that team because I remember at first when the Lakers first got Westbrook, I was happy. I was calling all my pals like, yeah, we finna get a ring, we finna win. But when I started thinking about it, I was like, okay, like, are they just gonna keep who they got? Because we just got LeBron, AD, and like Westbrook, but it's like we have no shooting. And then we all know LeBron, he a streaky shooter, but I feel like as he getting older, he's starting to like show he can kind of shoot better. But I still won't trust LeBron as a 3-point shooter like as much. But then you got Westbrook can't shoot to save his life, but he getting there. AD can't really stretch the floor that crazy. So it's like you got 3 players who are kind of essentially clogging up the paint, kind of like kind of in each other's way. Now Westbrook and AD, they can like mesh well because a big man point guard, like that's gonna always be a thing. And LeBron could do it with AD too, because that big man point guard thing. But Russell Westbrook, him and LeBron clashed a lot because they were essentially the same player, but one was just bigger than the other, and then one was just more efficient than the other in certain aspects. Like as far as playmaking go, I think Russ killed LeBron in that, like in a way. It's like in a way he does because he is Mr. Triple Double, so you can kind of give him, the triple double, and he can facilitate better than Bron, and like in certain times. But LeBron just the more smarter player. So I feel like when you got Westbrook and Bron on the team, what they should have done is they should have surrounded them with some stretch fives, some 3-and-D wings, like just to round the team out. Because if you got people that's not moving around, and then you got people like Bron and Westbrook who like to slash, you're not gonna get nowhere with that. And I feel like looking back now, it's like when Lakers had that old ass lineup, they had DeAndre Jordan, Carmelo, Rondo. Like, what is Rondo doing on the Lakers team in 2022? You had Rondo out there. You had did I already say Dwight Howard?
No.
Well, yeah, basically they had Dwight, Rondo, Carmelo, Westbrook. Bron is obviously old. Then they had Trevor Ariza. He ain't been since the Lakers won in 2009. So they kind of didn't put the right team together. Maybe it was probably because they couldn't afford to, but you still could have did better than that. And then you tried to blame Westbrook when things got bad, but it was like, who was he playing with? Like the games LeBron and AD was hurting. Westbrook was doing what he could, but you got teammates are clogging up the paint because they can't shoot threes. Is that Westbrook fault or the front office fault? And then it was crazy because I think that it was a season after when Westbrook got traded to the Clippers. Well, when he got traded to the Utah Jazz and went to the Clippers, Westbrook was having a good run in the playoffs. And then, they didn't make it. And then, now they, sitting up here trying to make it seem like it's his fault again. Now with this Nuggets thing, I remember during the playoffs, they were trying to say that, I guess Westbrook, and they didn't want to name who it was. It was Aaron Gordon, I believe, because it kind of made sense. But they were trying to say that they got into it in the middle of the playoffs or whatever, and it kind of ruined the vibe. But then you got Aaron Gordon was in interviews talking about how much he loved Russell Westbrook, and they were one of his favorite teammates. But I think they probably like the league was probably trying to find a political way to like get him out of the league. Like, and that's really all because I think they did the same thing to DeMarcus Cousins. Like, and it's for the same team. Like when DeMarcus Cousins played for the Nuggets, like I remember they said that he got into it with a teammate during the playoffs, and then now all of a sudden he out the league. Right. But yeah, I just feel like the NBA. It's no reason why Russell Westbrook doesn't he's not playing for a team right now. There's no reason why he's not playing for a team. Like, cause the fact that media day just happened on Monday, and Russell Westbrook not nowhere, and then they talking about he may go overseas. Yeah, like y'all telling me DeAndre Jordan is still in the NBA over Russell Westbrook. Andre Drummond is still in the NBA over Russell Westbrook. Who else is an old ass role player? Like it's one dude that played for the Pacers. You know James Johnson, that crazy ass nigga. Like he just there to fight.
Yeah.
What is he doing in the league over Westbrook? Like this nigga's in the league over Westbrook. There's more people out there. I'm trying to think of some names. Bismack Biyombo, he's still in the NBA. Over like it's countless names of people that in the league over Russell Westbrook, and then I don't know if it's I'm a go along, get along game. Like I guess they want you to be top tier, no mistakes or something like that. But I think like Russell Westbrook can still help a team, but he just got to be put in the right spots. Cause that's really all it is, man. But so a party like, what's your take on what do you think the Houston Rockets gonna do this season?
The who? The Houston Rockets.
The Houston Rockets.
They ain't gonna be shit. KD just running it up on his points and shit. Who they got? Like that's gonna make them something.
I'm not gonna lie, the Rockets. I honestly think the Rockets kind of got a squad, like, cause I mean they like as far as length goes, they got what's old boy name? They got Asar Thompson, they got Jabari Smith Jr. Obviously KD. Then you got Alperen Sengun, you got Finney Smith. So they got all the defense they need, but I feel like what they missing the most is a point guard. And it's like, cause like how I just told you earlier, like they said Fred VanVleet had tore his ACL during a run or something like that. Like they ain't got a point guard. You telling me they not finna give Westbrook a chance on something like I ain't gonna lie.
They not, cause KD on the team.
But the thing is, KD say I don't know. Nah, you're right. KD probably. I don't know if KD thinks he can win with Westbrook now, because I mean they didn't all, both of them grew up. They different players now. I don't know. I really don't know actually, because this is like with Kevin Durant. I think with KD, like it's just really he probably just care about just getting buckets. Like he don't probably care about just like chasing championship rings and all that. But I mean, Westbrook, I know he wants to win. I think with what the Rockets got, like with Russell Westbrook, it'll go. But yeah. But catch us next week on the flip side for episode 66, where we'll talk about more sports topics. Let's get it. I mean, it's the first week back in 2 months. We just got to get it. Shout out to all our subscribers. We're coming back. We're coming back stronger than ever. Peace.
Flip Side Podcast, yeah we live, hit subscribe, turn it up, that's the vibe. On the Flip Side Podcast, yeah we slide, conversation sound like money when it fly. On the Flip Side Podcast, let it